How goes it?
Been better. How about you?
Not bad.
Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
They say syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of Imperial goods in the land.
How are you?
Hi!
Hello?
Yes?
What's going on with you?
I ran into some goblins in the woods not long ago. Nasty little beasts.
Horrid beasts. I hate the things.
Good day. What is it?
Good evening.
What's going on with you?
I heard there were some goblins around here recently.
Horrid beasts. I hate the things.
Good night.
Take care.
It is a privilege.
Do you believe any of that talk about more Oblivion Gates opening all over the place?
Yes.
Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
I understand Daedra worship has become increasingly prevalent in the Somerset Isle.
It seems Somerset Isle has become a much more dangerous place.
Good day.
Farewell. Well, what brings you here, my son? Ah, yes. The gauntlets have been here for ages. I know only the basic story behind them. They're more of a novelty these days. My only real involvement with them these days is keeping the youngsters from hurting themselves trying to pick the gauntlets up. What is your interest in them, if I may ask? Yes, well, I don't know the whole thing. A great many years ago, a knight of the Old Order did something terrible, and the gauntlets just fell off. They dropped to the floor right where he stood, and no one could lift them. It was a sign of the curse placed upon this knight by Stendar, I think. That curse still lingers on today, in fact. Poor Kellen. Oh, why, he's a descendant of that very knight from so long ago. The curse has affected his family all these years. He suffers from it now. He came here from Hammerfell seeking a cure, but... well, there's really nothing that can be done for him, I think. He may know more of the story than I. Perhaps you should speak with him, if he's feeling well enough. It's a horrible thing, truly. One cannot help but pity those such as Kellen, who have such a burden placed on them, through no fault of their own. But if it is the will of the Nine, then there is little that can be done. The gauntlets have been here far longer than any of us. I don't expect that to ever change. They'll almost certainly be here long after we're all gone. Certainly after Kellen's family has died out. He's down in the chapel hall, resting. You may speak to him if you like. Good day!
What is it? Is there a cure? Has Uriel found a cure? I know there's something he's not telling me. You've seen them, I assume. The only evidence of what happened so many years ago. Do you know that I thought perhaps I could lift them? That somehow this curse would be lifted if I could pick them up. I tried for hours, until my whole body ached, and I could barely move. I lay there on the floor next to them, weeping. I'm not ashamed to admit that. I've been at the end of my rope for far too long to be ashamed of anything. Ah, so you've heard it, have you? Terrible curse. Been in the family almost longer than anyone can remember. When I was younger, I could live with it. Wasn't so bad. But it's only gotten worse over time. I'd come here, to the place it all happened, in the hopes that something could be done. I fear I haven't much time left otherwise. Uriel has let me stay, mostly out of pity, I think. But there's something else. I swear he knows more than he tells. I've seen plenty of pity in people's eyes over the years. I grew up recognizing it. But with Uriel, there's something else there. And when he speaks to me, there are times I'd swear he sounds apologetic. Guilty, even. Why would that be? What reason does he have to hold back information? I know I'm a doomed man one way or the other. Speak to him if you can. Convince him to tell me what he knows as a dying man's last wish. I don't know why they're still here. They're so heavy, and I'm so weak. What does Stendarr want from me? Take care.
Hello. I found some good pauldrons at the armory.
I've always been happy with weapons I've bought there. Did you hear that Dharma came back, safe and sound? You know, Sidnius' daughter, the Argonians.
I had no idea.
Yes.
Have you heard about Kvatch? They say that Daedra came from Oblivion and burned the whole city to the ground.
By the gods!
Without question.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
The news has not been good. I've heard it said that the Daedra have overrun the town of Aldrun. The entire town has been destroyed.
This is unbelievable. How can the gods let this happen?
So long.
You too.
You're in good company, friend. Welcome.
What's going on with you?
I have heard that the great houses of Morrowind are in upheaval. Indoril is in ruins, and Redoran is besieged by the Nords of Skyrim.
It is not surprising, considering Morrowind's violent past. We can only hope the troubles subside quickly.
Goodbye.
Take care. How are you?
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
The Chestnut Handy Stables now offers to protect your horse. Seems handy enough.
I see. What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
I've heard that the great houses of Morrowind are in upheaval. Indoril is in ruins, and Redoran is besieged by the Nords of Skyrim.
It is not surprising, considering Morrowind's violent past. We can only hope the troubles subside quickly.
Bye.
I hope I can help. I would... The curse. I know what would lift it, but I cannot do it. The only way to free Kellen of his curse is to take it on myself. I am not strong enough to do this, and so I am a failure. I fail Kellen every time I speak to him, and I fail Stendarr every time I pray to him and do not ask for the power to lift the curse. Do you know one who would do such a thing? One who would pray at this chapel's altar, pray to Stendarr for the power to lift this curse? I've told you, the only way to lift the curse from Kellen is to pray to Stendarr for the power to free him. But that means taking the curse on yourself. You'll be marked for life, as will all your children and your children's children. Goodbye!
Come back to see the doomed man, have you? I don't know why they're still here. Farewell. I hope I can help. So, the church, I don't think... Take care. A pleasure to... You too. You... How did you? I feel good. I feel... good. I don't feel like death. I feel like running. Look at me.
Hello.
Hi. Did you hear that Dharma came back safe and sound? You know, Sidneus it... His door...
Yes, Sidneus is worried sick of...
Safe travels.
Bye.
I'm only asking for a single coin.
Well met.
Well...
Be seeing you. Be seeing you.
Have pity, sir. I got nothing.
How Please, go on. Need a bite to eat? Maybe something to wash it down with. You got a great deal there. A fine... You drive a hard bargain. Thank you for your... Good day.
Hi there.
Welcome. A pleasure to... May I interest you in some of my fine wares? You got a great deal there. You've made a good bit of gold. A good price for a good customer. That's a good deal. You've made a good bit of gold. Thank you for your business. Goodbye. I hope... Can't go into battle with broken equipment. Good day.
Hello. Good to see you.
What's new with you?
I understand Daedra worship has become increasingly prevalent in the Somerset Isle.
The Altmer have powerful wisdom.
Good tidings, citizen.
Go ahead.
It's you. I've heard of you. You're the one restoring the Knights of the Nine, aren't you? Such humility. I admire you. I am Caradus O'Holan. I originally came to this chapel in search of the Mace of Zenithar. I tried, but I could not pass the test. My faith was weak. Or perhaps Zenithar decided that it was not I who should carry the mace. He has found a use for me, however. The priests have asked me to stay to protect the chapel. After what happened in Anvil, they are afraid. Of the original Divines, Zenithar is thought to be the most in touch with the mortal realm. Some legends say that Zenithar has close ties to Kinnereth, an idea that is supported by the manner in which the two gods' realms interact. Craftsmen devoted to Zenithar are able to create and profit from the materials provided by Kinnereth's natural world. The two work in harmony, the natural world providing for the craftsman. One cannot revere Zenithar without acknowledging the power of Kinnereth. I grew up in Cheydinhal. My father was a cobbler. My mother was an acolyte of Zenithar. She was self-taught, not part of the chapel proper. They were both killed in an accident when I was young. I became a ward of the crown and was drafted into the Imperial Army. After serving 2 tours patrolling Stros Makai, I left the service for a life devoted to Zenithar, inspired by my parents. Legends say that when Pellinal Whitestrake was slain by the Aliens, a messenger carried the mace to the human settlement of Leowyn as a message. Centuries later, the master craftsman St. Calidus built the Chapel of Zenithar in Leowyn as a tribute to the legend. When St. Calidus was laid to rest, those who prayed to Zenithar at his tomb began to receive visions of the mace of the Crusader. Legends say that when Pellinal Whitestrake was slain by the Aliens, a messenger carried the mace to the human settlement of Leowyn as a message. Centuries later, the master craftsman St. Calidus built the Chapel of Zenithar in Leowyn as a tribute to the legend. When St. Calidus was laid to rest, those who prayed to Zenithar at his tomb began to receive visions of the mace of the Crusader. You too.
How are you?
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
The dividing line is a good place to buy a sharp blade. Of course, you're likely to hear some of Tunzius' stories if you hang around.
I try not to talk to him. I don't have that kind of time.
Oh?
Farewell.
I can't believe it. We survived. By the grace of the Nine, we survived. In no small part to you, Sir Knight. By your will, and the will of the Nine, the Chapel of Zenithar has held against this blasphemer. Sir, I pledge you my sword. I wish to join you in your quest to restore the Knights of the Nine and defeat this Uriel. I can only hope to match your bravery and valor. I am honored to serve by your side. Allow me to fetch more suitable equipment. I shall return shortly.
Good morning. Head on. Hi there. Greetings.
Sir Knight, thank Arche you are back. I have terrible news. Sir Roderick, I think he's dead. A holy knight, like you, questing for the relics at the prophet's call. I was his squire. I believed he was chosen by the gods to reclaim the relics. At first, things were going well. He prayed at all the shrines and received a vision, a disturbing vision. The shade of Sir Beric spoke to me was all he said. We must put him to rest. We traveled back and forth across Colovia. He was always asking about an old noble family, the Vlindrels. Finally, he found what he was looking for. We went to Underpall Cave, and there he fell. He said that Sir Barrick's tomb was an Underpaw cave, which is no cave, but some kind of buried keep. He had learned that Sir Barrick had once been a questing knight, like us. He had found the greaves and sword of the Crusader, but then turned to evil. Sir Roderick hoped to find the relics within Sir Barrick's tomb, and he did. But we also found a terrible guardian, the wraith of Lord Vlindrel, Sir Barrick. Yes, my lord, and I brought you. Sir Roderick shouted for me to take them. The greaves, the holy relic, they're yours. The wraith. It used it against Sir Roderick. I don't know how that evil thing could use the holy weapon, but it did. It screamed as it struck. I'm sorry. I remember Sir Roderick saying something about the sword before we went to Underpaw. It may be important. He was worried that the sword may have been turned to evil, that it may have to be reconsecrated on the altar of its creator, the divine Arche. That's all I remember. I hope it may help you. Thank you, Sir Knight. I would ask a boon if I could, although I know I do not deserve it. Would you make me a Knight of the Nine? I want to dedicate myself to ridding the world of evil. I owe it to Sir Roderick. Thank you. Thank you, Sir Knight. I will not fail you. Give me a moment to arm myself, and I will accompany you to Underpaw Cave to destroy the foul wraith.
Afternoon.
What's new with you?
I saw a mud crab a couple of days ago. Ugly little animals.
I can't stand the sight of those creatures.
Goodbye.